Hello everyone, hello brothers and sisters. I hope you're very well. I'm just here to tell you my testimony because as everyone knows we are suffering a pandemic worldwide, and was affected as well by the COVID-19 or coronavirus. Well, I was very sick in the first week. I was at home. I was feeling very sick. But I spoke with Rihanna, my friend, and she called for me the ambulance, and the ambulance came and they took me to the hospital. When they brought me to the hospital, I was in A&E unit, so they took me a blood test. So immediately when they got the blood test result, so they transferred it to me to the ICU or intensive care unit, and they induced to me induced coma. Well, when I was in induced coma, so I was left already, so I didn't feel anything. So in that time, so because my lungs didn't work properly, so my lungs worked only 20%. So they intubate to me. So basically, they put me one tube or ventilator and start working to my lungs, like, because the 20% were my lungs by themselves, the 80% was the ventilator. So I wasn't able to breathe by myself. My condition were very critical condition I had, and also because the disease, I had organ failure, so my kidneys, my liver, they were very affected as well. And also the doctors, they inject me, like put me antibiotics to protect them as well. Well, but I didn't have any progress at the moment in the first week. By the second week was a little bit progress, so but my lungs worked for 40%, but the doctors, they said like they don't want to take any risk, and they kept the tube inside still. So I was with the tube like by the 2 weeks. By the third week, like they took me out the tube, because they was like 50%. They took me the tube and they tried to feed it me, but just straight away they made me sick and just bought me again the stuff they gave me. They was scary as well. They were very scary as well, because they was scary because if there is any fluid they go inside to my lungs, will be more difficult to recover me or heal me myself. So basically they aspirate me everything from inside and clean me everything from inside, and by the grace of God, so not any fluids go inside by my for my lungs, of my lungs. And also they intubate me again, so they put me again in the tube. And the tube, when after the third week, so it was a progress as well. So 70%, the 70% of my lungs work, and the 30% only the machine work. They decided to took me out of the tube and just gave me mask oxygen. So while I was in mask oxygen as well, time to time I woke up. So basically sometimes I felt very confused, and they inject me more drugs, a lot of drugs, like diazepam, a lot of drugs for keep me like very calm down. And also in that time I had signs of tachycardia, so also they inject me a lot of stuff to keep calm down my heart rate. Time to time I woke up, so I saw the nurses, doctors, everyone. So I felt the God's works, because all the time they treat me like quite exclusive, what we say, in one way, because all the time they was like look at me, talk about me. I would feel like I was feeling like protecting as well, no? But that only thing is only God's work. Not because I'm a good guy, or I'm fine, or I'm a pretty, or whatever. No, it's only God's works. That's it. Because I imagine, I guess I'm not the only one in ICU, so probably they got many people in the same condition or worse condition. It's not easy, so it's not easy for them. So, but I felt like everyone like look at me all the time, like was very carefully. When I woke up and when I don't need any oxygen or anything to breathe, so they were very happy. One of the nurses, she came and she said like, Victor, you're awake, I'm very happy for you. So I'm gonna call to your parents through my phone to make it a FaceTime, so you can see your parents. So she was very, very good. She called my parents. She placed me on the phone. Well, I wasn't able to talk because I was very druggy. And then my parents, they told me like, getting more close to God, getting more please stay strong, please stay safe. And then I didn't understand what he said. I mean, I understood what he said, but I said like, why he told me this kind of thing. Well, I saw my parents, they very well. My mom was crying as well, because for her, she told me like, was a long 3 weeks, because I didn't wake up. And they were very happy. And then, while I was sleeping, so, well, my mind didn't feel nothing, any pain or whatever, because my mind was dreaming a lot. So it was dreaming I was in Japan, I was with Michael Jordan, I was with Will Smith, or many hospitals as well, but everything related with the hospitals. So I start believing the thing, right? So when I was awake, so by the third day after when I was awake, they transferred me to another ward, because I wasn't out of the critical zone. While I was another ward, so basically, well, I don't have any contact with anyone, only with my friend Kayla, because she was the speaker for my family, and also the doctors calling every day to her to tell you my state. Also, she passed information to my family as well. I have to say thank you very much, Kayla. I really appreciate. Then at the last, she told me like, Victor, are you awake now? So I'm very happy because you are awake now, so you'll be fine now. Well, I spoke with her, and she told me stuff. Well, that was the first time I was in contact with my friends. Where I had my iPad, because my brother came and he gave me my iPad. Because I lost my phone. And when she came, when the iPad came, so I was getting in contact with my family and getting in contact also with some of my friends. And I was telling all the stories about my mind. My mind created, telling I was in Japan, was Michael Jordan, I was in many hospitals, many things like, but I was drugging, so that's the effect of the drugs, of the drug they gave me. And then after I called again Kayla, and she told me everything what happened to me. So she told me like, your lungs is worth 20%, because you had a ventilator, you've been for 3 weeks in there. And then I said, wow, a long time. And when she told me I had only 20% my lungs worked, and I was intubated, and the 80% they gave me, the ventilator kept me alive, I was like a shock. And that shock made me think like, wow, God gave me another chance to live. Now I understood my dad, what he told me. So as my mind started getting back to the reality and see what's happening, I was thinking like, wow. So that night I couldn't sleep. To be honest, I was crying, because I said like, wow, I was walking by the valley of the dead. like Psalms 23 would say. I was like very close to die, because even my lungs stopped working, so it's nothing much to do. So was more probability to my lungs stop working and gone. So in that time, I couldn't sleep. I was thinking too much about God was happening. So if he let me alive, because he wants me to do his purpose. He has purpose for everyone, like believer or not believer. So but he gave me another chance to live, to make it his purpose. So basically, so made me think like to get more close to God, more than before, because well, probably it's not my time as well, and also is many things to do as well, but everything with him. That made me thinking a lot as well, and that, so that's what I have to say. I was very, very close to say bye to this world. Thanks to God, because God has plans for us, and also your prayers, because I saw many people praying for me. I have to say thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm eternally grateful for that, because your prayers being answered. That's why I'm here to telling you the story, you know. So many people. So when my mom told me like many people praying for you, so people from my country, people from Brazil, people from the United States, from Italy, from Spain, from London, El Salvador, Honduras, and Belgium as well. They were very worried about me. I felt loved, because I said like, wow, so many people praying for me as well. And the prayers being answered, no? So that made me think a lot. So I was like, made me feel love as well. And also, since the beginning, I was feeling treated very well. Since the beginning until the end, I was treated very well from the staff of the hospital as well. And they treated me very well, kindly. So yeah, so basically, that God gave me another chance to live. I have to live more close with Him, and doing His purpose, what He's doing to this world. I'm just telling you, thank you very much for your prayers. We need to keep praying as well for the people who are suffering as well by this pandemic, by the virus. We need to keep praying for ourselves as well. And I will pray for you as well. And thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm really grateful for that. And I hope one day, so when this a bit over, so we can see you and give you a big hug. Well, so please stay safe. This is what happening to me, and I hope help to you as well, to keep in faith and grow up your faith and getting more stronger, and keep it on in prayers as well, because the praying is a powerful thing, and the faith is more than powerful thing as well. Thank you very much for everything. Well, I hope everyone stay safe. Please don't go outside if you don't need. It's better stay one day at the house than 30 days in one hospital. I'm telling you. Bye.